Buongiorno, how we going guys? So welcome to the Sunday long run, and so we're going to be heading out to Cogne today for the long run. It's going to be about sort of 2.5 hours. The long run's coming at the end of a very big week, and so the legs are starting to feel a bit tired, but yeah, not too bad all things considered. We're going to go up the first climb of the CCC and then include a really epic ridgeline descent heading towards Mont Blanc, which would be fantastic.
Yeah, it's funny at the moment, like with all the seeing everyone who's doing UTMB this year, and like everyone's smashing out massive long runs on the course and doing all their course recces, and that it's sort of the crunch time for all of those kind of 4, 5, 6, 7 hour big days in the mountains. I'd love to be doing it, but yeah, the body's not ready for it yet. I can do one of those big days, but not multiple of those big days, and yeah, that's what you need to be doing if you're getting ready for UTMB, because your body needs to be able to handle it all in one go. So really good, considering last week was 105k and this week will be another 100 plus k week, and I've done three key workouts this week, and finishing off today with another long run. So yeah, it's good to be sort of knocking out kind of more normal training volume, and the best part is that the body seems to be tolerating it all really well. Vous êtes ici? And so so we're going to go, this is the CCC climb here, up to Tête de la Tranche, and then down here, and just refuge baton is there. The reason why I love this climb so much is because you get to hike a lot, because it's so bloody steep. And so you basically run out of Courmayeur on the road, just sort of getting out of the village, and then you basically start this climb, and from a few k into the race, it's just a lot of hiking. I'll spin the camera around so you can see Lou there, and so we're basically just going to be heading up along the edge of those trees there, and so plenty of vert. So the first climb must be about 8k, 1300 maybe 1400 meters of climbing. So it's a big old way to start the CCC race. Throughout this whole process, it's just really reinforced to me that I just love training. I love pushing my body hard, and so sometimes a good day out on the trails is pushing myself hard, maybe in a not so beautiful setting or location. It's more a case of like, hey, I'm here to get the job done today. I'm here to work hard. I'm here to tick boxes. Whereas then other times when I'm getting a chance to maybe go and explore a new area, or like a few weeks ago, being in Slovenia and doing like a 40k long run with 2,500 meters of climbing at the foot of the Matterhorn was just incredible, and that's something that I'll, a run that I'll never forget. Climbing surprisingly well considering how big the week's been, so no, it's good to be back up here again. It's beautiful. Kind of weird in a way to go back somewhere we've been so many times before, but the way that I guess I left last year, in the sense of, I was, the first person to pull out of UTMB last year, basically, in Saint-Gervais, and then with the injury and then everything that kind of followed, to the point where I am now, where I'm looking at another UTMB week, obviously through a different lens to what I would normally look through it. G'day Daisy. So run is done, it was good. 17k, 1400 meters of climbing. Yeah, awesome day out on the trails above Cogne. And so yeah, we're just back in Ulster now. I'm just gonna grab a quick feed and then head off to the lake a little bit later. Bit of swimming, bit of relaxing, bit of stretching. Might even take the foam roller, get the legs ready for another week of training. It's so warm. It's balmy as. It was about 5 minutes ago until the cloud came over. Alright. Oh, it's not too bad. I've been in colder. Buongiorno. Tuesday morning, we're about to kick into today's session. So we have 4 by 8 minute plus 2 minute uphills today. So we're going to do 8 minutes at threshold, 1 minute hike recovery, and then 2 minutes uphill a little bit quicker, and then 2 minutes hike. So doing that 4 times. And so you'll be working through a couple of different ranges of intensities, which is going to actually simulate race day quite well. Feeling alright. It's quite warm though, so I just need to, yeah, keep a lid on the intensity so we can stay consistent through all of them. So we have just finished up 4 by 8 minute plus 2 minute uphill reps. Really good session today actually. It's always interesting to see how the body's going to respond after a big week the week before. No need for slow-mo, Louis. Oh, buongiorno, how are we doing guys? So Louis and I are up in the Gran Paradiso National Park. So we've driven from Aosta up to Cogne, and so we're doing a bit of a long run today. It's going to be about 20k with around about 1700 meters of climbing, so there's going to be plenty of uphill today. And so we are heading up to Refuge de Sella, and then up to Col de Luzon. Not bad. I'm looking forward to being at a race again, just because I love racing. But yeah, it's a hard run because yeah, I've never really I mean, I always enjoy the longer races, you know, 57k is long, but yeah, I prefer a bit longer. But no, to be even though I've been around the game for a while, I think the OCC is going to be a great learning experience. Very good, not bad for a Wednesday. Man, something about being in big mountains, eh? Down we go. We're at Col de Luzon at 3,299 meters, and we need to get back down to 1,400 meters in Cogne, so we've got a wee way to go. The quads will not feel as good as this when we get to the bottom.
I think the first thing I asked the sports doctor was like, oh, can I do UTMB next year? Because I was just like, I want redemption and I want another chance. And so originally I signed up for UTMB, and then, I can't remember exactly when it was. It was probably sometime maybe in, sort of February, maybe March, where I was just sort of, chatted with my coach Robbie, and it was just like, okay, UTMB is not going to happen. So I dropped down to CCC, and then as we kind of got into the training and stuff, I think I initially had thoughts of, even if everything goes perfectly until CCC, I'm not going to be the athlete that I want to be standing on that start line in Cogne. Then again, chatting with Robbie, we decided that I'd do the OCC. It's a race that I don't have any history with. I'm not going back to an event where I've performed well before. It's a distance, to be completely honest, where I wouldn't kind of normally voluntarily choose to race that distance over a longer distance. I remember years and years and years ago looking at a map in a magazine and seeing like a picture of mountains, and then there was this like big loop around it, and then I think when I realized it was like a trail running race that went through 3 countries, I think just the concept of like just running from one country to another just blew my mind. And so that was kind of what sparked the interest for UTMB for me in the first place, before I kind of even realized kind of how big it was and the level of competition and stuff. And so I'm looking forward to being back there, just because it feels like a big part of my life over the last 10 or 12 years has been super focused around UTMB being the biggest event in the world. And then also as well, like I think because I've kind of been in the sport for such a long time now as well, it's sort of like it's like a migration every year. Everyone sort of heads to Chamonix at the end of August, for this kind of big common goal that we all kind of have. And so I think just going back and seeing friends and family and different people from all over the world, and everyone's there for the same reason, hoping for the same sort of goals and dreams of being able to finish a UTMB race. And so there's definitely a lot of good things to sort of look forward to about going back to Chamonix, and in particular UTMB week is definitely pretty special.
Bloody beauty, mate. How good was that, eh? Bloody hell. I reckon we call that a day. Oh, how good. Whew. That was a pretty spicy half marathon, eh? 21.75k with 1,742 metres of vert. Bloody good. Oh.